Suzette is in the studio. She's filling in for Kyle, who had a baby about a week and a half ago. And Suzette, one of the things, our show is on in a bunch of different cities.
Yeah.
Right? So sometimes Rich and I go visit those cities. We travel around everywhere. We did that this weekend. And I went. And, we went. This is one of the first times we went at different days. I went on Friday, and he went on Saturday. And usually we travel together. Rich rents a car, and he drives. But this time I went, and I've always complained before, like I downloaded Uber one time, and Uber never works for me. I hated Uber. So I was like, pass. And then I met like the Lyft people, and I downloaded Lyft. I thought the Lyft people were really nice. And then Lyft donated a bunch of money and stuff to Love Pup. So I was like, I downloaded the Lyft app, and I'll just use Lyft. And it was so much easier, I thought, than Uber.
Really? I thought Uber was easier.
Yeah, they're both good, but I agree with you. I think Lyft's a little iPhone friendlier, if that's
easier
true.
For me, yeah. I'm a buffoon, so I need everything to be easy. So one thing that, and I keep in mind, Uber I thought was complicated for me. I need things to be really easy. So Lyft, I did the Lyft. I'm at the airport. Guy picks me up, and I decided to document it as much as I could. And I put it on my Instagram because I want to make sure if the guy was going to kill me or not, that I had it on
nice.
there. So I put this all on my Instagram. And I meet this guy named Jim, mustache, tattoos, for sure, murderer. And he's driving around the guys. I start talking to him. He's the opposite of a murderer. What's the opposite of a murderer? He's a preacher. Isn't that crazy?
I guess that's the opposite. I'll take that.
I didn't get in there going, Amanda, just in case you're going to kill me. And as I'm talking to this guy, his name's Jim, and the guy is just incredible. And so much so where we park, we get to my place, and I'm telling him about Love Up, I'm telling him about Love Pup, and then his wife and daughter are in a 50-mile race. They're getting ready for this big race. They're going to run 50 miles, and his wife calls him. And I'm sitting in the car, and I'm listening, and he goes, do you mind if I take this call? I go, no, go ahead. So my ride's over. Like, I'm already done. We parked. So I'm sitting there, he's talking to his wife and his daughter, and then his daughter, he's telling his wife about Love Up, and then his daughter hears the wife and goes, oh my God, she knows what Love Up is. And then all of a sudden his daughter's on the phone. She listens to the show. It was a really cool little thing, right? So then I get out of there, and I went and I got a massage and all this stuff, whatever. So then the next Uber I get, I pick up a guy, or not Uber, Lyft. That's the problem with Uber. Uber's kind of taken over like Kleenex. You're so easy to say Uber versus, give me a Kleenex. Like, I want to say Lyft because I love Lyft. So then the next Lyft I get, I pick up this guy picks me up from Algeria. I think he's Algeria. And as we're driving on the freeway, he takes a phone call, and he just starts speaking whatever language you speak in Algeria. I don't know what language that is. And he's on the phone the whole time. The whole time on the freeway. And so I just took my phone. I started filming him talk on his phone. So that's on my Instagram too. The whole time he's speaking whatever Algerian voice that is with a buddy of his. The whole time. And I'm like, this is awkward and uncomfortable for me. What if I want to get on the phone? I'm the client. Right?
You could.
I could, but I'm the one that's like, he should be quiet while I'm driving. Like, maybe I want to take a phone call. Not him. He's the driver. Right?
Did you not tip him as much? Because you can tip on Lyft, which I like.
That's what I really like about Lyft.
Yeah.
How? When do you tip? I didn't see.
At the end of it, sort of down in the bottom right, and you can decide whether you want to do, I think it has dollar amounts too, like $5, $10, $20, whatever you want to do.
I took 4 or 5 lifts, and I never saw a tip place anywhere. Every time I got out of the car, I didn't see anything until the next time I went to go lift. It said, rate the last Lyft driver. That's all I had. I never saw anything to tip anybody.
Your phone's weirder than most phones. Your phone shuts off for no reason.
Yes.
Your phone has, you have different things on your phone that I've never seen before. I'm looking at we have the same phone, same iPhone. I look at apps that work fine on mine, and they're just totally different. Like, he's got like a different version. It's almost like the App Store won't let him download the cool version of the app because they don't want you to complain about it. So he's got the My First Starter Kit app version of the app.
Well, then the third lady picks me up. This lady was really nice lady, right? She was an actress, and she was an improv lady. But when I get in her car's a little bit dirty. I mean, there was coffee cups and straws and garbage on the floor. But she was a nice lady. But when I put my hand in the car and I close the car door, I get the heebie-jeebies when I think about it. You know how you put your hand in the handle of the car door to close it?
Yeah.
Okay? Mm-hmm. I put my hand in the handle. There was used tissue paper. Dry used tissue paper. So I closed it, and when I got the car closed, I was like, oh my God. And so as her and I are driving around, I filmed the used tissue paper. So everything I'm telling you about right now is all on my social media. So you can see everything I talked about. You can meet Jim the preacher. You can see the guy talking in Algeria, and you can see the tissue paper of late. And then the lady that drove me with the tissue paper, she made a comment like, "Oh my God, I didn't know." She even said, "Somebody must have left that in there. It's not mine." I think it was her.
Yeah, whatever. You meet some cool people every time you take Uber or Lyft.
I really enjoyed that. I know. I really did enjoy it.